What's up? So today, guys, we're gonna be doing something a little bit more different, maybe a little bit sentimental for this channel, and I kind of wanted to go back through the last decade of me as a YouTuber and just kind of reflect on some of the best moments. Seeing as I'm only 24, this last decade has been the most monumental decade ever for me, and YouTube has played a huge role in that. So I kind of wanted to make this video personally for myself, but I knew that there were some more hardcore fans out there that might enjoy this little run through of the last 10 years. If you go subscribe, I'll love you. You'll make me really, really happy. So yeah, let's do it. So if we are going to do this, I think it's probably best to begin at the start, which actually wasn't even really in this decade at all. The start of this channel was in 2012, but there's a bit of information you need to know before we even get there. So as of basically when this video is going up, I've been making YouTube videos for 13 years. The first video that I ever made was uploaded January 25th of 2007. For the longest time, even before YouTube really existed, me and my friends would just record each other doing really stupid stuff in our backyard, and ultimately this was like the first one that made it to YouTube. That channel continued on for a year or two until I got into what was originally considered vlogging. So this was vlogging or video blogging. So basically just talking in front of a camera about stuff.
Okay, so
still doing that all this time later. So that went on, and then I realized that this whole talking in front of a camera thing was what I was interested to, and I went to another channel called Smith Vlogs.
So this is gonna be my last video as DudeMan185. So the name is gonna be Smith Vlogs.
Now that original DudeMan185 I think had like 100 subscribers. Smith Vlogs managed to get up to like 800 during the time, and I actually decided to make another channel which was called SmithEVGames. Okay, hello everybody. I just want to say that I am gonna start doing video commentaries. I'm gonna do them on my new account called SmithEVGames. Now, DudeMan185 and Smith Vlogs are still out there if you want to check them out. I kind of look at it with like a lot of pride to see that I've been doing YouTube for so long, despite them being very cringy videos. But I mean, come on, I was like 10. SmithEVGames was a Minecraft Let's Play channel right when the game was blowing up, and I actually deleted it. Yeah, I'm really glad I was smart enough to not delete those other two channels, but SmithEVGames didn't make it in the purge of my being 12 or 13 years old mind. So anyways, I then got an AdSense channel. I went back to Smith Vlogs for a little bit, was really trying to make a ton of videos to make money, realized, oh my God, money's corrupting me, and gave that up for a bit. Then in April of 2012, I was like, you know, I'm kind of missing this YouTube thing, and I've always had a huge passion for gaming, so I started another gaming channel called TheSmithPlays. So what I thought I'd do is I started up another channel, and you can go over there. The name of the channel is TheSmithPlays. Crazy watching the video where I'm telling my audience to go check it out, because the confidence that I have really shows you like where I was at as a YouTuber. It's really hard starting a new YouTube channel now. Like, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to do this because it's a really daunting task. I mean, I have like 800 of you guys, and I mean, not all 800 of you watch, but I know there's at least, there's a solid 50 that always watches, and then there's like another 150 or so that's like, you know, you guys are there, you know, you watch my videos. I mean, I was probably like 15 at the time, so obviously not confident in general, but the way I'm talking about it is like, yeah, guys, like I kind of suck at YouTube. I don't know what I'm doing, but I kind of want to just play video games and post it for fun. So if that's something that's interesting to you, here you go, but this channel's really not gonna make it anywheres. And that channel actually started as an Amnesia Let's Play channel.
Hello, everybody. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought it'd be a good idea to play this game.
But it wouldn't actually be until August of 2012 where I started uploading Call of Duty Zombies.
Hello, everybody. It is Patrick here, and today we are playing some Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies on Derice, however the heck you want to call it.
And that was the big move. That was the real big move. I remember that summer being like, man, I miss YouTube so much, and being like, you know what? I've always loved zombies. Like, why don't I just post this? And the rest, as they say, was history. And then moving on from here, the next monumental moment for me was kind of my first ever blow up. So Black Ops 2 came out a few months after I started posting, and I was actually managing to get quite a few subs at the time.
Wow, 10,000 subscribers. I honestly never thought that I would get here, and to see my channel finally reach that is just something that's inspiring and honestly phenomenal.
And I think by the end of Black Ops 2, I was around 30,000. I went from like a few hundred subscribers to 30,000. I was very proud of myself. But the thing about that year was that the game was moving to a 3-year development cycle. So it was 2 more years until we were going to get Black Ops 3. And so the issue is that basically this next year was Call of Duty Ghosts Extinction, and I had no real new content to post, so my channel was just very flatlined and really kind of on its way down.
Sort of bringing you a different type of video, kind of concerning just where my channel is at right now and what I've kind of been thinking. With the whole release of COD Ghosts and Extinction Mode, I was really excited. I realized, number one, nobody really cares about Extinction or COD Ghosts. Not really sure where to go with this all. It's kind of been really weird and scary almost. And I gotta kind of make a decision with my channel. It's like, all right.
So basically I was just on a downward trend until the summer of 2014. Now really notable here is I was about to go to university that September and basically was kind of at the point where my channel where it was like, okay, I'm going to school. This is really important for me. I'm probably not going to be able to continue really making YouTube videos once I get to school because it's just not worth my time at this point.
Hey guys, it's Patrick here, and today I'm just bringing you a straight up update video. I am going away to university, and as you're watching this, I'm already at university.
But fortunately for me, I had a friend who would really give me everything in a way. Yeah, so Lex started uploading top 5s, and they were destroying it. Like one of his videos I think has 7 million views to this day.
And today I'm going to be telling you guys my personal top 5 worst zombie bosses in Call of Duty Black Ops 1 zombies and Black Ops 2 zombies. I will be uploading top 5s and top 10s for zombies every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
And so he was like, dude, you gotta try this. And anyways, it ended up working for me because that was like my true blow up as a YouTuber. I remember sometime like a week before I was going off to university, uploading a top 5, going away like without internet for the weekend, and coming back to like 5,000 new subscribers. And then in the following month, I went from like 40,000 subscribers to 100,000. It was insane. And pretty much that was like what I would consider to be my big break. I feel like that launched me into YouTube as like a bigger creator, and kind of just I've kept that momentum going on and off ever since. And being bigger and more successful kind of gave me an excuse to continue doing YouTube because like it was obviously profitable. Well, it wasn't, but I'll get into that at the very end of this video. So anyways, the year was going on and getting bigger and bigger. I was starting to meet more people in the zombies community, and this takes me to my next crazy thing. So in that spring, I think it was 2015 at this point, I decided to go to an event in Boston called PAX East.
Holy sweet Jesus, and that's only half of it. This place is bumping.
You guys are probably familiar with PAX. It's just like a big gaming conference, and I actually knew a few other YouTubers that were going there. And probably most notable to you guys is Chucky and Matt, or MC Sports Hawk. I actually didn't know Chucky at this time, but I knew his brother Tommy, or Novera, and he introduced me to both Matt and Chucky, who obviously I would go on to do the Z House with, which I'll also be talking way later in this video. That was just a huge moment because it was like the first time I'd ever met any other YouTubers. I met Syndicate.
All right, listen, this guy's making me film stuff when I'm not supposed to be filming stuff, but you know,
This guy's hating on the top 5s.
oh, mate, you know what?
This guy.
Hey guys, we're here with a top 5 selfie taking thing because that's what everyone on YouTube does nowadays. Is that all right?
That's beautiful, man. Just so sorry about
And it just really like made YouTube feel real for me. Also, I remember having like 500,000 subscribers and thinking I was like super big and was gonna get recognized all the time, and not a single person knew who I was. I mean, it was because I never used face cam in my videos, and then I was like, I'm stupid, I need to use face cam in my videos. But yeah, that PAX East trip, man, it just like blew open the doors for what I thought YouTube was.
Holy shit. It was an incredible day, man. Like, met Syndicate. It was incredible. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better day. I don't know, man. It's mind-blowing.
But now there's a really other important part of the story right around here, but it's so significant I want to leave it till the end of the video. But basically from then on, I'd continued as a YouTuber up until November 6th of 2015. I'm not even gonna look at it. I really hope that's the correct date, but that was the release of Black Ops 3 Zombies. That was one of the most insane moments as a YouTuber for me. I remember so clearly on the day Black Ops 3 released, thinking like, holy shit. Everything I've been working towards has been for this day. From the moment I heard that they were moving to a 3-year development cycle, it was gonna be 2 years zombieless, like everything about sticking around with zombies became worth it. So many people abandoned zombies and went to GTA because it was going to be 2 years late.
I will be uploading top 5s and top 10s for zombies every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And also GTA 5 for the next gen will be posted on my channel once that comes out.
And I was one of the very few people to stick with it over the time because I just didn't like GTA. It's not because I'm some holy person. And then Black Ops 3 came out, and it was, I remember like I had 5,000 people watching me play the new game, and that was huge at the time.
This is my first time playing Black Ops 3, my first time opening up the game. This is my first time playing Shadows of Evil. I actually looked it up today, and the last time we had new Zombies content released was 800 days ago in Origins, and we've been grinding, never giving up on that Zombies community, and this is a huge day for all of us. I am excited. I'm sure you guys are just excited. Let's freaking do this. New Zombies. Oh my god, I am so freaking pumped. Woo!
And then, yeah, like those videos just did absolutely insane. The next few months obviously were absolutely insane because it was Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, also a very notable thing happened that summer that I will talk about again at the end of this video. So Black Ops 3 came and went, and overall it was a huge success. But all good things must come to an end, and at the end of that summer, Black Ops 3 was over, and it was time for my channel to go on the decline again. Basically, Zombies was, it was Infinity Ward Zombies, and I really didn't like that game, and basically just kept posting Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2, because I was like, screw anything that's not Treyarch. And basically that was just not really a strong strategy, so I was just kind of slowly on the decline. It wasn't like my channel was dying, but it was certainly stagnating until Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles was released. So this was a super monumental event for me, not really in any sense of channel performance, but actually just the fact that I got invited out to Treyarch. Now, I had actually been there once before, since me and Lex donated like a ton of money to the Call of Duty Endowment Fund, but this was like a true invite for just being a Zombies YouTuber. This was like the first meetup of the entire Zombies community all in one place. It was like the first time I met JC Backfire. It was just insane. And then following right into that was a very noteworthy summer, which was Z-House 2. Yeah, I'm leaving Z-House to talk about to the end because it's spoiler my #1 thing. But something that happened during Z-House 2 that was like super specific to me was the Zombies World Championship. This was a Zombies tournament between a bunch of YouTubers and like just really good players. And again, it was like this coming together of the Zombies community. It was just a really fun day, followed by an absolutely insane night, which I feel like there's probably 10 YouTubers that would get mad at me if I talked about. Basically, we just got really drunk, and it was just like a phenomenal overall day. But with all that said, the end of the Z-House summer was a really interesting time for me. I had dropped out of school the year previously. I really wasn't happy up until I came to the Z-House 2, and that basically kind of like flipped my life around in a way. It was just such a great summer, really got me out of this awful funk I was in, and I decided to go back to school. Now, I had done 2 years at university already, and I was just like a really awful student because I didn't care about my program and I wanted to do YouTube full-time. I then realized that YouTube full-time was awful and I hated it, and I decided to go back to school. At the time, it was more just being in an awful mood than actually hating YouTube, but I just didn't know what I was doing. So I was like, all right, let's go back to school. The thing about going back to school though was I actually wanted to take it serious, and if I wanted to take it serious, I was not going to be able to upload every day. Fortunately for me, being a Zombies YouTuber basically required me to upload every day. And around that time, actually, a new game came out. And this is kind of like taking me into, I guess, modern day this channel, because it was Fortnite.
What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming at you with another top 10, but this is a big day. Because, guys, we are doing a Fortnite top 10.
I know a lot of people really don't like Fortnite. They hate the fact that I made the switch, but to me, this was honestly one of the best moments for me as like a person.
We are going to be going over the top 10 rarest items in Fortnite.
Basically, like, my channel was dying. Like, zombies was dead. I was so burnt out on zombies, and this new game that I actually enjoyed that was getting crazy views came out, and I was like, okay, if I don't do this, I'm basically gonna quit YouTube. So I'm gonna do this.
What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here. Welcome back to the channel, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with a Fortnite top 10. We are going to be looking at the top 10 worst weapons in Fortnite.
Now, I mean, for me, it was like, okay, I'm gonna try this new game. It's probably gonna do terrible, and slowly after time, it actually ended up doing really well.
What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here. Welcome back to the channel. And ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be looking at the top 10 best weapons in Fortnite.
But it was such a risk. I remember like Christmas time, and I guess this was like 2 years ago now, just sitting there and being like, oh my God, what am I doing? It was basically at this point where I was like, I'm either going to quit YouTube or jump to Fortnite, and Fortnite's either going to destroy my channel or be my savior. Yeah, I really handled that entire situation horribly looking back, and I know I would have done it a lot better now knowing what I know, but I didn't know that at the time. The problem was I just quit zombies. Like, I was so burnt out on it, I just ditched it. But personally for me, it was a really important moment, because that was kind of the time where I found out that I'm not just as good as the game that I'm playing. I guess what I mean is I always thought that people only liked me for zombies, and a large portion of my fan base continued watching me even with a different game. I always felt so confined to being a zombies YouTuber, and when I decided to take a jump to something else, I thought that that was going to be my downfall. But seeing as I was already at my downfall, I was like, well, got nothing to lose. So it was just a really important moment for me, realizing that I am more than just like one single game. And it really was the end of a great era there. But the thing I've always known deep down is that I'm primarily a YouTuber, not a gamer. I love YouTube. And to me, the act of doing YouTube is more important than the actual game that I'm playing. I find games are almost like the medium for me to execute performing YouTube, but I've always been a YouTuber at my core. So finding something that allowed me to continue YouTube was really important. So yeah, then I did Fortnite for a while, and I gotta be honest, Fortnite really doesn't have any like crazy standout moments like zombies. Fortnite community it's just not the same as zombies, and really there just wasn't that like special spark of the magic of zombies. But the thing I do gotta say about Fortnite is, again, if it didn't exist, I don't know if I would have still been doing YouTube. I wanted to go back to school, finish my degree, and I guess this is like my next point of graduating. I wanted to go back and finish my degree, but I also didn't want to stop doing YouTube. But the thing that was really special about Fortnite was that it didn't require me to upload every day. I could take my time and only upload like 1 or 2 videos a week. Those videos would do better than an average zombies video, and that would kind of get me by. So for the most of my next 2 years of school, I was really only doing like 1 or 2 videos a week, but you know, getting through school. And as much as this isn't related to YouTube, graduating university was like just a huge moment for me. I never thought that I was going to graduate once I dropped out because I wanted to focus on YouTube. Like, once I dropped out, I never really thought that I was going to ever go back. And I'm someone that absolutely loves school. I absolutely love learning, and taking that year off made me realize like how much I was going to resent myself if I didn't. So graduating as a YouTuber and managing to handle both of those for 2 years was just like really good for me. And yeah, I graduated just like in May of 2019, and that basically takes us to a year. Gotta be honest, nothing really that significant has happened up until now. Just kind of been like grinding out YouTube and just living the full-time life. But there are 2 other things that I did want to mention that I think are truly my 2 most significant things. The first is actually going all the way back to 2014 and 15. I don't know, maybe it would have made sense to just talk about this chronologically, but this is so important to me, I wanted to make it at the end. I don't know. So something I think a lot of people don't know about me is that I was a bad YouTuber back in the day. I used to meta tag a whole bunch, and I mean, a lot of people did it. It wasn't like a huge deal, but basically I would just spam my description with a ton of the exact same tag to like get myself up in the search engine. I mean, it was kind of a shady thing to do, but literally everyone did it. And on top of that, YouTube didn't enforce it. So it was like, well, okay, I mean, yeah, I don't know, like it's kind of shady, but like whatever. Anyways, I paid the price for it. I was one of the YouTubers that actually got hit when they started enforcing that. And I lost monetization for like over 6 months on my channel. And this was actually right after I had just started making money that would be like enough to support me as a student. Before that, I was making like maybe $100 or $200 a month on YouTube, which was great spending money as like a high school student, but obviously not enough to get by. And then that summer going into school, I started like actually making some pretty good money. But very shortly after that, I got banned from being monetized. It kind of went from YouTube being a hobby to being like a part-time job as I'm going to school to back to a hobby. So basically I like hit YouTube, was like, oh my God, I can do this full time. Instantly lost monetization. And it was like, well, like I might never be able to do this full time. That was the really big thing is, you know, like I wanted the money to allow me to justify doing it as a job. And it was just this huge thing up in the air that I was just uploading, making nothing for 6 months. So I think a lot of people might've just been like, well, this isn't making any money, I'm gonna quit it. And I was like, no, I freaking love YouTube. It doesn't matter about the money. And you know, I basically just kind of took this risk hoping that it was going to work out in the end. And then I remember it was June 21st of 2015. June 21st, 2015, my monetization came back. And that was the day I realized that I could be a full-time YouTuber. My channel got its strike back in December. You know, is it not gonna work out? And I get anxiety and it was like this awful thing. And it worked. Like I don't talk about money a lot on this channel, but like just having the freedom to be able to do that was like, I think I cried when it happened. Everything is back. Everything is good. I just like finished talking with the guy at my network and like, it's like, this is a thing, guys. It was just such a huge day. And there was just so much stress of like 6 months, not knowing like if this was ever gonna work out for me, and it did. It's like the greatest feeling I've ever felt in my life. Something I've worked at for so long is finally coming together in a way that I can now do YouTube, hopefully full time. So it was a very monumental moment for me. I'm gonna keep going to school and go to university, but like this is a thing now. But the last thing I do got to talk about, and I saved this for the end because like it's just so special, even though it kind of interlaid with a few things, is Z-House. Z-House, without a doubt, is like probably the coolest thing I've ever done or maybe ever will do in my life. In the summer of 2016, for those of you that don't know, me, Miss Chilexify, MC Sports Hawk, Chucky, and Jack, or Lonely Mailbox, we all moved to California together to live in a house. Basically, it was like, this would be cool.
What did you do? You
guys don't know how to cook.
Bruh, I'm streaming. I'm in the middle of a stream. And it just goes bacon. Bruh.
And we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. It turned out to be like, I think still probably the most significant thing I've ever been a part of. That first summer was a group of 5 YouTubers living together, and it was just such a great growing experience. And I have so many fantastic memories of that. We then decided to do it for a second year, and by this point we were all really good friends, and we were also moving in our own separate directions. So for example, like I still wanted to be a YouTuber, and I mean I'm still doing it, but like Matt was moving into more production stuff and like video editing and like camera like work and stuff, and Matt does a ton of stuff now. Chucky was kind of like starting to move into other company stuff, and now he's like, you know, working for like Mr. Beast and stuff. Like it's crazy where the Z guys have made it. You know, Jack was even starting to get into music and stuff like that, and Lex was still at school, and like anyways, we were kind of starting to move apart, but that second summer was where we really became friends. The first Z-House was 5 YouTubers living together who were kind of friends. The second Z-House was 5 friends living together that happened to be YouTubers. Now, unfortunately for viewers, that really made our content suffer because we were just having so much fun hanging out together. But I mean, overall, just as like a friend group, it was just 2 fantastic summers. Like, as I said earlier, I took a year off, and that was a lot due to the fact that I had a concussion. And I was really just like a sad mess for a year. I was on medication, and like everything was just awful. And like, it was just one summer, like literally just completely lifted me out of that. got me motivated to go back to school, finish my degree, and all that stuff. And it was like literally all because of that Z House year. Like, I know everyone as a viewer loves that first Z House, and the content that we put out, man, was phenomenal. But personally for me, I just don't think I would be here if it wasn't for that second Z House summer. I learned a lot that summer. It was good for me. And yeah, so that's I guess a very weird top 10 list of the last 10 years of me being a YouTuber. That was extremely cathartic, and thank you guys so much for letting me do this and making it all the way through. I figured a lot of you guys probably wouldn't be interested in this, but I knew that some of you more hardcore people who have been with me longer might enjoy this. And yeah, it was something that was good for me to make also for myself. YouTube has been an incredible ride, and oh God, do I just say it now? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I've mentioned it in another video already, but like, I am taking a break. I mean, actually, I wasn't really planning on saying it in this video, but I guess I may as well mention it now that we're still here. Yeah, I've been doing YouTube straight since 2012. With like a week break here and there, but like pretty much just consistently. A lot of YouTubers seem to be taking a break in January, and I'm not sure if it's partly in due to COPPA, but PewDiePie explained it really well from his perspective that completely resonated with me. It was like when YouTube first blew up for me, I was like, okay, this is only gonna last like a year or two. I need to make the most of it. And then every year it just kept going on, and I was like, oh, okay, it's not over yet, you know? And so I was always super scared to take a break. And like, it's actually unrelated to all these other YouTubers doing the same thing. But yeah, I'm going to Europe for a few months, and I'm pretty much definitely taking at least a few weeks off. I don't really know when I'm going to return. January, you're probably not gonna see a whole lot of me because I do wanna take like an actual break. It's not even that I'm like tired of YouTube at all, but I just think giving myself a little bit of space to look back on it, maybe give myself a better perspective on what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm probably gonna flesh this out more in a big video talking about it, but yeah, I'm kind of itching for like a change in my content, and I don't really know what that is. But I think if I'm able to kind of distance myself, like just give myself a bit of a time out of the daily like grind of YouTube. If I can get myself out of, oh, I have to get this next video and this next video and this next video, and kind of look back on the whole thing in a better perspective, I feel like that's going to give myself a bit of a better opportunity to figure out what I want to do moving forward. And I literally don't know what that means, but I do feel like I'm itching to make new content. Fortnite is still doing really fine view-wise, but it's like, I'm just kind of out of ideas, and yeah, that doesn't mean I'm not going to upload Fortnite anymore, but I just think taking a bit of time away from YouTube is going to give me a good perspective. With that said, like, I'm going to be away for 3 months. I don't plan to be not uploading for 3 months. My first month, I'm going to be sound in one city. And I'm probably going to take most of that time to not upload, but I have a strong feeling that I'm going to get an itch very quickly. But yeah, I think this is just going to be really good for me. I'm kind of at a point, honestly, in my life where I'm like, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do for like a career. I don't know if I can do YouTube forever. It's amazing, but I think I've always enjoyed it more as a hobby. And the last 8 months, I've been doing it full time, and it's literally the best job in the world. But I just don't like the lifestyle. It's like the best job with the worst lifestyle. I literally sit at home all day, and I just don't talk to like anyone but my roommates. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing out a lot of stuff, and yeah, certainly not like disheartened with YouTube, but like I said, I just think a bit of a break will be beneficial. Yeah. So with that said, I've got a few more videos coming out before January. They're bigger videos. Hopefully I don't suck and actually manage to finish them because I've been working on them for a while. But yeah, I guess this wasn't really planned to throw in at the end, but it felt like it made sense since I was just talking about my whole career as a YouTuber. So yeah, I'll see you soon. I'm gonna have a full video kind of explaining what I just said in a bigger way. Have a nice day. And yeah, bye.
Have a nice day. Have a wonderful day, you beautiful soul.
Thank you guys for watching.
Have a wonderful day, guys.
Cool. I love you. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.
I'll see you guys later. Peace. I'll see you guys later. I'll talk to you later. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Peace out. See you guys later. Peace out. Peace out, you freaking nerds. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you Tuesday. And peace out, you freaking nerds.
I can play guitar.